Today I want to talk to you about something I think is very important, something that I feel is vital, because all the times I hear people say, I want a mentor or I need a mentor, but what they actually need is a coach. This right here will save you time, money, and frustration on your journey as you begin to pick up your trade, whether or not it's photography, videography, whether or not it's baking a cake, construction work. I feel like this is going to be something that helps the general public. A mentor basically gives you guidance and direction. They're the ones that kind of say, hey, don't go this route, go this route. This is how I would go about it. Because simply put, they've been to where you're trying to get to, and they're able to help you avoid the mistakes that they've made or seen made along their way and along their journey. But here's the truth about mentoring. It's not structured. You're usually working around their schedule, working around their time, and when they can actually help you. You're asking the questions when you can, you're pulling wisdom when it's available, and sometimes you might be helping get their tools together. I know I have mentors help me with my cameras, my lighting sometimes, and there's nothing wrong with that. Mentorship is relational, it's wisdom-based. On the other hand, you have what we call coaching. And of course, you know, as well as I know, there's a difference between a high school coach, a college coach, or even there's a difference between a college coach and an NBA coach. A coach can take you to a different level, and there's levels to it. There's structure, there's steps, there's a system. They even have a process to lead you into a route of progression. You're learning the tools of the trade and how to do things the correct way via the process in which they teach, whether or not it's virtual, whether or not it's in person. But a real coach is not trying to keep secrets. They're trying to get you to results. In many cases, a great coach isn't just there trying to put themselves out as the greatest, but they're trying to make you just as great as they are. And honestly speaking, they're trying to help you win to the point that you put them out of their job. So in mentoring or coaching, both require something from you. One might require time, one might even require money, one might even require commitment. A lot of them might even require all three, but there has to be some level of investment on your part. Once again, whether or not it's money, whether or not it's time, because at the end of the day, they both, mentorship and coaching, provide you the keys to what you need. I know a lot of people harp on gatekeeping, but in all honesty, it costs them something. So it's going to cost something from you. So the real question is, do you need guidance? Or do you need real structure? Once you know that, you'll stop wasting time and actually start growing. I have to add this last part. Mentors tend to inspire you. Coaches tend to build you. But either way, you can find insight in either one of them, but you need to choose which one do you really need. Whether or not it's mentorship, where you're helping and pitching in an extra hand according to their time when they're available to help you, or whether or not you want to make that investment and hire a coach to guide you in whatever craft it may be, whether or not it's construction work, baking cakes, sewing, making clothes, how to build your Amazon store or whatever, but you need to figure out which one do you really need, which one are you more available for, but it's going to require some level of investment from you. And I know a lot of us barely have time nowadays. It seems like there's not enough hours in a day, but if you want a mentor, you got to be able to find time to work around their schedule when they're already in the studio, because a lot of times they can't afford to waste time, energy. I've been in places where you give people the knowledge and you take out hours upon hours of time and people still not do the steps that you gave them.